Peace, Beglim. Think fast. The power of having the knowledge of reincarnation. Because that is one of our true strengths and powers right now, especially dealing with what we're dealing with, where, basically, these lower vibrations, the government, like trying to keep us from awakening. But one of the most important factors is realizing that we are reincarnating beings and realizing that energy cannot be created nor destroyed. And reason why spiritual growth and really, gaining your spiritual growth is your true power, because once you realize that you are a part of source and you're not locked into this little bodysuit, which the government try to purposely, lock you into your physical being. That's why they have all these different choices that's why I brought up, like, even down to being a vegan, like, whereas all these options is to lock you into humanity, because in essence, we don't need to eat anything, not even a vegetable or fruit, in essence, because we have the power to, eat off of the manna, the manna in the Bible that they spoke of, but that melanated area in the medulla, that disperses energy and food for breatharians, in essence. But anyway, the power of reincarnation, because if you know that you are a reincarnated being, then you would stand up to the foolishness that's going on with more strength and power, and not creating no physical harm or uprising in that manner, but just a manner of standing up for yourself and being like, nope, I'm not budging. Like I know I'm a reincarnated being, and I know that, seeing the picture that's going on, seeing how they try and take away your rights and do all this confusion to lower our vibration, it get to a point where you have to stop being fearful and, and stand up. But say, for instance, but if you think you are Carl Ray, I'm Carl Ray, and all I got is Carl Ray, and that's all I got to be. And if I don't be Carl Ray, then, it's like in your physical existence, then you're not gonna embrace that power, and you're gonna be worried about dying, or or in essence, you're just gonna be, fearful of standing up for your rights, you know what I'm saying? Because you're going like, oh no, I might get hurt, or I might, die, because I got this physical being I'm trying to hold on to. So nah, I'm straight on standing up for the right, But think about a people's, like a strong majority and large amount of peoples who know they reincarnated beings dealing with that situation and how it would go. Well, knowing that, all right, if you would happen to send me on my transition, I'm going to reincarnate and I'm going to be back singing this song even stronger, which is what the ancestors are doing right now. Like, in which the government and all those, the people, like, I don't know what word, but y'all know who I'm talking about. They know this. That's why they attacking even more at this time, as far as like from the heart situation, whatever it is to throw our vibration off. They doing it right now because they know the ancestors are here speaking. They are here and speaking. Matter of fact, the Nephilim, what I'm saying, those giants. Those giants are the vibrations of our ancestors, or our ancestors waking up. Those strong conscious energies are reawakening, you know what I'm saying? And that's where little simple things like, knowing of the reincarnation process, and that's why, like, of course, I always bring up meditation and all this of achieving this on your own, but where the psychedelics, like, DMT experiences, come into play, and ayahuasca, because when you indulge in that and you really see the truth that you are one with everything, you know what I'm saying, for one, even deeper, you're gonna even like feel like, like not really ignoring the situation, but it's like I'm one with everything, so let me clean up myself in order to change the outside conditions also. You know what I'm saying? So you get to really see the truth of the battle, and you get to see how to really handle that spiritual warfare was going on, as far as like, all right, if I see I'm one with the universe, I this aspect, the outside aspect of myself that's trying to oppress me, first I'm a clean myself up, gain my own confidence, and not be no victim, so I don't get oppressed by myself, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? And it's a part of knowing that you are one to the level of, all right, that means when this body die, I'm gonna be back again. You know what I'm saying? And when that person body die, they gonna be back again, and we could come back on that same mission again, and come stronger and stronger each time. And when you have that knowledge of self, in which you could say self, which is all of us, then the quote unquote battle is won, because it's a personification of the battle within. Think about it, all of us who struggling with trying to let go of our ego, that's personified in the awakened people and the not awakening people, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, fighting for that change of conscious shift, like where the world gonna move at, will it stay in the old consciousness or will it move? Which it will move forward, but I'm just, just presenting it in that manner. Because I tell you one thing it's not gonna do, it's not gonna go backwards or stay stagnant. This energy is, moving forward, and it's raising vibration. When I say moving forward, simultaneously we're in the now eternally, so it's no necessarily moving forward or backwards. I think it's time to graduate on the concepts of the universe. Because I know I said about two things in there that could have been kind of confusing if you didn't really keep up with it. But, as far as like us being one and battling against yourself, but that's what's really going on right now. So first you gotta, for one, take care of that inner battle within yourself. And then like this video, what I started off on too, and importantly know that, it is a reincarnation process, and that that you can actually stand up for your rights and still, and still live. Because even in dying or transitioning, of course, you are still living. You just won't have this same body, but you know what I'm saying? You're not going nowhere. But this is what they try to hide. That's why, the Catholic Church and what it does, as much as I try to be diplomatic about people having a certain types of worship, is the Roman Catholic Church has got a certain evil attached to it, to where I just, it's hard for me to allow those people to still preach that filth, around me. Because that's killing people's souls, fooling them behind this heaven and hell stuff and making them think that this existence is your last. Like, it's so much that it does to, tamper with your soul growth, actually. As much as it claims to be spiritual, it's so much it does to kill your spiritual growth. So, that's one of them things where, I might still speak out on that, because that's just very unrighteous. The energies that religion deal with, but just know, that we are reincarnated beings, and to not be scared to speak up and to stand up in this lifetime, right now. Now is the vibrate. Right now is the moment, Like, but if I spook you and make you think like, oh, you better get your flu shot. Oh, you better go get tested for AIDS. Oh, look at this food. Look at this steak. Eat this steak. Watch this movie. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your physical. Be a human. When you see that's constantly being pushed on you, it should ring a bell to say, all right, hold on. I need to watch myself and, stand back, and make sure I'm growing spiritually and not falling victim to, being a sleeping giant. You know what I'm saying? Some of us have, some giants that's in us. And right now they're awakening if you are allowing them to awake. Because the alarm definitely going off, so they are awakening, but you can do things that are unbeneficial to your growth that could hinder or cause a battle within, where that giant gonna have a struggle to wake up. But that giant is waking up. Our ancestors are here, they're waking up. It's time right now. I don't know what else to say. So that means it's time to go. Peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrative course. As a matter of fact, blessings to all. Thank y'all for y'all support. Dealing with the jewelry, the donations, everything is greatly appreciated. And again, just to let y'all know where my soul comes from, if you never bought a piece of jewelry, or if you never gave a donation, it still doesn't, like, it's still all love regardless, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a bigger picture of what I do this, you know what I'm saying? That's just along with my humanity, matter of fact, I just getting in the physical, you know what I'm saying? Because I am here, so I'm here for a reason. So, but for the most part, it's about, raising this consciousness and making sure that the same things don't keep, history don't really repeat itself. Because all that too, with the history repeating itself and all, it's just something that happened. That's another little false statement that they try to make seem real. History can change, but that's what this awakening is about too this time, is to make sure we could, change it and move forward in our evolution and stop repeating the same foolishness. Because this is going on all across the galaxy in different dimensions, Matter of fact, what's funny, like when you watch cartoons and stuff like that, see, I done got off on another note, but cartoons or different little shows, a show like how a certain type of alien or people's being oppressed by this alien or people's, and they gotta wake up like it's the same situation, and that's why these cartoons and all that presented too, because that's what's going on, in different dimensions, in different places, where that history, in essence, of one claiming superiority over another, and one being inferior to the superiority of another one. That difference is, been playing out in history and keep on going. So it's time for a change, in essence, on that level too. That's why a lot of us, no matter what color, race, I like to say ethnicity, it's all just, no matter how much melanin you got, we are all one organism. I'm one with this leaf right here. I'm one with this, my book sack, my sandals, these glasses, this cell phone. Like even the artificial things, if something is made in the mind, like if I make up something in my mind, in essence it still exists within the parameters of God or of source, you know what I'm saying? Like anything that's here is in essence, source. That's why with the videos where I speak on like how God and fear can't occupy the same body, that's more on a vibrational level and not necessarily the fact of the matter, you know what I'm saying? Like, source is everything, but as far as a high vibration and that essence of source, and fear, not being able to occupy the same body. But I'm out this time for real. Peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate. May not go too far in the future. May not go too far in the past. Alright, now see. Peace.